Real queen, whole thing.
So transactivist TS Madison goes all the way off. It seems that she a little frustrated and she just sick of people insinuating that she got some pressure with Mrs.Netta. Let's listen.
Y'all 50-11 time, I don't have no problem with Mrs.Netta. Why would I have a problem with Mrs.Netta? What is going on? Girl, I'm not going through that stuff. What did Mrs.Netta say? Bless her heart. If Mrs.Netta said something, bless her heart. Because I've never read Mrs.Netta. There's no reason for me to read Mrs.Netta. Hi Riley, I love you. Why would I be jealous of Mrs.Netta? Shit. I don't. Girl, bless her heart. Oh yeah, she was wearing Craig out. Well, I mean, Craig was fucking with her. Craig been reading her for weeks and shit. Like, girl, I wouldn't expect nothing else from her but to tear him up. Shit. Oh yes, baby. You know I keep me a box fan. I'm fat. I'm gonna keep a box fan. I don't give a fuck how much money I got. I'm gonna keep me a box fan. So I want to talk about this really quick. Just really quickly.
Bitch, I knew eventually that TS Madison and Mrs.Netta was gonna bump heads. And you know what I hate about what TS Madison do sometimes is she'll let other people sit there and read and roast while she tries to play coy like she don't know what the fuck going on. You know, say what you feel, sweetie. Like, when I seen Mrs.Netta on TS Madison's show and she proposed to ask that question, are you trans or not? I knew that eventually down the road, these bitches was gonna bump heads because an insecurity that I noticed that T.S. Madison has, one of her biggest insecurities, is being clockable. You know, she has a lot of assets. She's very beautiful, but she doesn't like the fact that people can look at her and clearly see that she's a man. And for a long time, people could not tell if Mrs.Netta was a man or a woman. And yeah, Mrs.Netta might not be as, you know, as beautiful as T.S. Madison, you know, by American beauty standards. But it's like she still was not clockable, and that's something that T.S. Madison really wants to achieve. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's just what it seems like to me.
Okay, so, I mean, that's her, his, they, them. I don't know their pronouns because I don't really know that person. So that's their synopsis of the way that they feel about the whole take of, like, when Craig sits down and he has conversations about Mrs.Netta. And I just be like, if y'all have watched me on countless times, y'all have watched me tell Craig, like, please, Craig, like, I don't want to talk about Mrs.Netta. Or you've seen me on numerous occasions try to really, in a space, talk about having, you know, correct pronouns and stuff like that. Like, you see me say this countless times. And even when I did this right here, But before I go to that, there's another thing that I wanna talk about while I have you guys. Let me turn the fan down low. Oh, there's another thing that I want to talk about. And it's like, so I want to be real so bad, like. I want to be that. Okay, so my insecurity is that people, like, when people look directly at me, they was like, oh, that's a man, you're a man. Okay, got it. And my whole goal in life is to be unclockable. Okay, got it. So my name being Transsexual Madison, T.S. Madison, Transsexual Madison. Me saying titties at the top, dick at the bottom. Me saying I'm a transgender woman, I'm not a female. Me saying I'm a transgender woman, not a woman, I'm a transgender woman. Me saying, okay, so I'm trying to figure out about this clocking stuff. I mean, these are people's interpretations. So okay, well, whatever. All right, you got it. And when have me and Netta bumped heads? When have me and Netta bumped heads? Oh, okay, all right. I just listened to y'all. Now there was another gentleman that came on his TikTok, and he stated this.
We're going to talk about it like this because this topic has been bugging me. And I had to just sit back and just break it down. What is up with the Mrs.Netta hate train? And I thought about it. If we figure out who the passengers on the Mrs.Netta hate train is, then we can figure out what is fueling the Mrs.Netta hate train. The passengers on the Mrs.Netta hate train is hateful as black women, mean as gays, and believe it or not, other trans women. Now, what do all of these people, these three categories of people, what do they notoriously have in common? Transphobia. That is what they have in common. So all three categories of those people, of those passengers on the Mrs.Netta hate train, all are fueling the hate train with transphobia. And also, got to throw this in there, there's desirability. And you know, desirability, that can break off into a whole bunch of other subcategories. Texturism, featureism, colorism. All of that is going in there. And so what made me think about this is because I saw a video that I will also tag where someone was saying, like, that dude that's on TS Madison's show, he's always going in on Mrs.Netta. Just unprovoked, unprompted. He's always just going in and really dragging it. But just the other day, another tired ass butch queen was going in on trans people altogether. And we know that in the gay community, transphobia is very rampant.
Right.
And that's exactly what that old tired ass queen on T.S. Madison's show was participating in. He was participating in transphobia. And if memory serves, didn't T.S. Madison also call Mrs.Netta by her dead name, which is Joe, which is also a layer of transphobia? So would that mean that T.S. Madison was participating in transphobia?
Oh.
But didn't T.S. Madison also get upset when people calling her Timothy?
Oh, really?
And she also got upset with Just Hilarious when Just Hilarious was participating in transphobia. And then it also made me question, why is T.S. Madison allowing somebody like Craig to sit up here and go in on Mrs.Netta like that?
It's in my pocketbook.
But T.S. Madison also sat next to Kaya for years. We all know Kaya's a stone cold bitch. Kaya doesn't hide that. And T.S. Madison was cool with that until Kaya became a problem for T.S. Madison. Now you can see all the transphobia that Kaya was presenting and the homophobia that she was presenting and her calling you by your dead name. Now you had a problem with that. Only to turn around and do it to another trans person. Whether Mrs.Netta identified with being trans or not, you can still exhibit transphobia. You can still participate in transphobia and use it as a weapon to somebody who is not even trans. And we see that with that cishet black woman who was killed because a man thought she was trans and she wasn't. And I sat back and I was like, T.S. Madison is really sitting up here participating in transphobia and allowing it to go on her platform. And then I'm like, but why would she do that? That's when desirability comes in. A lot of y'all want Mrs.Netta to be the internet punching bag because you don't think that she is desirable and you don't think that she deserves any of the things that she has. Because y'all are mean ass people. Y'all are mean ass, low down, evil ass people. And it's disgusting to sit back and watch that happen. I can't support nobody like that. And it made me question, is T.S. Madison really an advocate for trans women, or is T.S. Madison really just an advocate for passable trans women? Because it's all tea and shade and gagging and reading and roasting and all that. But at some point, it becomes overkill. And it makes me question, like, why are you really going in like this? Is it internalized transphobia? possibly. But I can't fuck with it. It's a bunch of mean-ass black women that's on the hate train, mean-ass gay men that are on the hate train, and self-hating trans women that are on the hate train. And that is what's fueling that hate train. That's why that was bothering me so much. I was like, what is going on? Like, why do y'all hate this woman so bad? Because you don't think that she is desirable and you don't think that she deserves anything. Y'all are some evil-ass people. Oh, and one more thing. Her responding back to y'all in a negative way to negativity is not justification for your transphobia. It's not justification for your mean and nasty ass words.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Okay, so I digested that and I watched it and I was like, So before I even decided I was going to do this video, I went back and I started thinking like, well, what is all the things that I have said that TS Madison, have said that was transphobic against Miss Netta? And that person, I went through his page. I just went through a few things and I was like, well, where were you when I bequeathed my house to the TS Madison Starter House program? Where were you? Where was your coverage, your video coverage on me donating my entire old home back to my community? Where were you when in these deep concerns and these deep-rooted thoughts on how I feel about trans people? Where were you? Why was there no coverage from any of y'all talking about? There was no coverage from you. Where were you in speaking on the T.S. Madison Starter House? Where were you located with that? I don't understand. I've been looking around for any coverage from that, and I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Where were you? Where were you with that? Like, where are you anytime that I'm on television programs like Tamron Hall talking about how we endanger as trans? I didn't see you talking about me being on Tamron Hall. I didn't see you talking about me being on The Breakfast Club talking about trans people's existence. I don't see any of y'all that have this aggression or this built up disdain for me, or this now you're on this, I'm pro for trans. I don't see you sharing any of these things when I'm sitting on platforms fighting for trans people. I don't never see it. I never see it. But I did see you eating those buffalo wings. I did see you, peddling yourself to try to get whatever your artwork sold to somebody. You want some person to pick up your artwork, but I've never seen you anywhere in any time I've occupied magnificent spaces for trans people talking about T.S. Madison's presence. And for any of you to go back to Kaya sitting next to me, welcome to the Lipton Tea Hour, bitch. Well, it is me and my dog Kaya Shimon.
Open up the line.
Open up the lines. I haven't sat next to Kaya and it's 2024. Let it go. I haven't sat next to Kaya in 7 years. It's going on almost a decade. So I don't understand. I don't get it. And to bring everything full circle with this, let's talk about this.
This is my way. I'm not no transsexual. I ain't no whatever the else community or whatever they got going on. I'm just myself. And if y'all people know me and y'all people from my hometown, y'all would know I never, ever, and still never went outside dressed like no woman. I never, and when I get my makeup done and stuff here and put on my clothes to do my skits and stuff, nobody ever seen me in public.
So from the horse's mouth, you heard her say that she's not a transsexual. So I've never given Miss Netta any transphobia. I've never said any transphobic things about Miss Netta. So you've heard it from Netta's mouth that she says that she's not transsexual. And you haven't heard me say any transphobic thing against Miss Netta. There's nothing. I've never said anything negative or transphobic to Miss Netta. Never. Not once. Not one time have I ever. Never done it. So when y'all be coming making these statements about me, if you have a problem with Craig, let Craig hold it, because Craig was reading Miss Netta. He was. And I always was tapping Craig on his shoulder saying, Craig, I don't want to talk about Miss fucking Netta. So let's when y'all feel some way about T.S. Madison, let's stand on business why you feel some type of way about T.S. Madison. Y'all feel some type of way because T.S. Madison lives lavish. TS Madison has money and she stands on it and tells y'all, bitch, I'm rich. TS Madison motherfucking occupies many spaces because every time somebody pops up in social media that has some type of following, y'all always thinking that I'm somewhere jealous of them because they have. Sweetie, I've transcended social media. I've transcended social media, bitch. Bitch, I'm in movies, television, streaming, music, bitch, across the globe. Are you kidding me? What would I be worried about Miss Netta calling Charles to come get a plate?
Here with Charles Sunday lunch. We have barbecue chicken that he grilled on the grill. And then I made some mixed vegetables, which is some broccoli, some bell pepper, onions, some mushrooms, and some carrots and potatoes. And we got some dinner rolls. And he got barbecue sauce if he wanted. But the way I season my meat, he probably ain't gonna need that barbecue sauce. Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Let's go. All right. Charles! Your lunch is ready.
Yes, I asked. So you mean to tell me that you've looked at Netta and you've looked at me and I look exactly like a man to y'all? Okay, got it. Because if Netta is realness, then let me be a tranny. That's not a read, bitch. That's me saying, girl, bitch, so I'm not the cunt and Netta's the cunt? Got it. All right, if that's the way y'all feel, there you go. Got it. So boy, that's over there on his page that is so super, you're so for trans and this is for trans, I don't even know your name. You so for trans this, you so for trans that. Make sure when you talk about TS Madison, you talk about TS Madison's impact as a black transgender woman in the trans community, what she has done and how she has moved the trans needle, bitch, in popular culture. Let's talk about that before you start talking about, bitch, what I've said about Miss Netta, because you can't find a space anywhere of me being transphobic towards Miss Netta. And when Miss Netta does not identify as a transgender woman. Eat a dick with your chicken wings, bitch.
A lot of y'all sit y'all stinking, dusty, rotten mouth, Krabby Patty, pussy smelling bitches. Sit down all motherfucking day and go from social media to social media, bitch. Thank you. Thank you. You can predict somebody's life off of social media. No, the fuck you can't.
So when the next time you open up your mouth and you speak in T.S. Madison's direction, bitch, speak factually. Now, let's go here. Okay, so again, this is twice that Miss Netta has stated that she's not trans. This is twice that I've been very respectful to Netta, even in the space of me not knowing. I wanted to know exactly which pronouns to use for Miss Netta. So therefore, when all of that stuff was going on, so when you open your mouth and speak on me, you homosexual, bitch, speak to me factually. Speak about me factually. Don't speak on me on no fucked up position that you coming because you still over there in Kaya's pussy. Bitch, don't talk to me like you can speak to me in a place of, bitch, I'm transphobic and like I don't be on the front line of motherfucking scrimmage for my people. I gave my whole fucking house back to my community. Pussy nigga. I'm not just sitting on there eating chicken wings talking about motherfucking trans fucking issues. Bitch, I'm in the field. So let's get back to this. Let's get back to more facts. Since you hoes want to play with my motherfucking time and pussy, bitch, eat a dick. Who in the fuck feels some type of way about Miss Netta? Why? Netta's not doing anything, bitch, that I haven't done or I haven't cleared a path for her to do. Have you lost your fucking mind, nigga? Have all you bitches lost y'all motherfucking mind, bitch? Where y'all bitches be at when T.S. Madison is breaking down barriers for trans people and you run up here and you got piss on your chest for me, bitch, because Craig was reading Miss Netta and because I said, bitch, I fucking said, bitch, if you look directly at me and you look directly at Netta and you scream that I'm a man and bitch and Netta is fish, great. Okay. All right. Cool. And for you cunts that be in that bullshit, talking that trash, I told y'all, y'all not hard to look like. You're not hard to look like. Y'all were confused on Netta. You're not hard to look like. It's not like there's some math equation, bitch, where you got to put letter Q, letter T, and letter F and Z together to make one of you motherfuckers. And I'm not talking about my girls that get it. I'm talking about my girls that motherfucking sit over there and talk about, bitch, that I'm a man, bitch, and that Netta's cunt. You're not hard to look like, sweetie. Sweetheart. You can go back and you can find countless videos of me chastising Craig, saying, hey, Craig, cut this shit out. You can find countless videos, and I will post them on my TikTok, bitch. You can find countless videos of me saying and trying to make sure that we use the correct and proper pronouns when we are having conversations about Miss Netta. So when y'all be coming up trying to make these conspiracy theories and building up these cases against, and now you all team Netta and all this stuff, I'm not going no motherfucking well, bitch. I don't give a fuck who comes out with a fucking TikTok or who got a cell phone, bitch, or who get 1 million fucking views on it. TS Madison is solidified, bitch. I'm here, bitch, and because I'm here, they are able to be where they are. Never forget that, bitch. Don't forget that. Had I not slid to that front door, bitch, and told the world that titties was at the top and dick was at the bottom, bitch, we still be living in the dark ages, girl. Ain't nobody took my spot yet, bitch. The fuck? My influence is global. G-L-O, global, bitch. Get them, Glow. Oh, yeah, Glow. The fuck you think you hoes be talking to when y'all be misusing my name or putting my motherfucking name in a sentence, bitch, backwards, bitch? Nah, you over, nah, bitch done did. Miss Netta ain't even a fucking trans, and I ain't said shit transphobic about Miss Netta. You bitches just want to feel some type of way, bitch. I'm never losing my money. I'm never losing my motherfucking spot. Ain't no bitch gonna come in and topple me because, bitch, I've been in this shit over a decade. And if a bitch was supposed to do it, they'd have been did it. You ain't found one. I'm one of one, bitch. One of one. I ain't got no pressure with nobody. Get in and get your money. Even in me talking about Miss Netta them and talking about them on my show, I was like, well, maybe they are in a space right now where they're coming up, and it's like, you know. And then I seen what's this girl name? XOXO girl, Miss I don't want to call her dead name, Gigi, saying that, you know, like, bitch, ain't nothing. Listen, all y'all girls out here, all y'all out here in the pool, I don't give a fuck because y'all hoes swimming. Bitch, I get real money all day, bitch. I don't give a fuck because y'all hoes swimming. That don't mean a motherfucking thing to me, bitch. Nothing. I ain't got no pressure with Netta. I ain't got no pressure with Charles. I ain't got no pressure with none of them because none of them hoes, ain't none of them bitches in my space. Believe you me, when I sit in the rooms, ain't nobody talking about Netta, the rooms I sit in. Believe you me, bitch, when I'm going to frame my Grammy, bitch, ain't nobody talking about Miss Netta when I'm framing my Grammy. Bitch, when I motherfucking went down there, walked across the stage with RuPaul's Drag Race and grabbed that Emmy, bitch, because I'm on an Emmy award-winning television fucking show. Have you lost your fucking mind to think that I'm sitting there in a space worried about what Miss Netta and Charles are doing over there frying chicken and eating steak? No. Let them make their money.
Hey, y'all. Happy Tuesday. Y'all know who it is. This is Miss Netta, y'all, with Charles' lunch today. Today, what Charles got to lunch for day, we have him some hamburger steak with some bell pepper and onions and gravy, baby.
They not doing shit for me. Craig felt, however he felt about those people. I tapped Craig on his shoulder every week. Every single motherfucking week that they talked about Miss Netta, I tapped Craig on his shoulder and was like, girl, I don't want to talk about these people. If you watch the show, and let me explain something to you, any one of you motherfucking hoes that think that I need a bitch to sit next to me to cuss one of you bitches out, you've lost your fucking mind. You must don't know about my mojo, bitch. You ain't been watching me long enough, bitch. I goes toe-to-toe with big entities, bitch. I stood toe-to-toe with Just Hilarious.
Yeah, that's the name of the show. It's the name of the show. Yeah, it's called Fact Talk.
Charlamagne, all them niggas, bitch. And Charlamagne was telling that pussy-ass motherfucking hoe to stand down, bitch, because it was if it was up, that's where it was gonna be, bitch. Bitch, do you not know the influence of the TS? Girl, please. Like, I need Craig to sit there and tell motherfucking and say what I want to say about Miss Netta. If I wanted to read Miss Netta to the floor, believe you me, I wouldn't skip a beat, bitch. I wouldn't skip a beat. The fuck? I wouldn't skip a beat reading a bitch. You hoes got me fucked up. You hoes be forgetting who the fuck y'all be talking about. Especially you punks that be sitting over there with the bullshit and be trying to make these conspiracy theories about the TS bitch. I don't give a fuck none about y'all motherfucking bitch ass niggas. The fuck? Bless Miss Netta's heart. Bless her soul. Bless her business. May she prosper and thrive. Cause what she eat don't make me fucking shit. And I wore Iree's Craig fucking ass for having me intertwined in all this bullshit. I'd say, nigga, you got me in this dumb shit for talking about that motherfucking hoe. Or saying something in that whole direction. Every time that bitch, some shit pop up with them, I don't give a fuck what they wearing. Bitch, I got a stretch piece body. I don't give a fuck what they wearing. I don't care what they're wearing, their pocketbook. I don't care. Bitch, I am rich. I could care less about what they're doing, girl. And if I wanted to tap a bitch on their shoulder, I ain't now bitch verbally prepared for me to motherfucking eat them. They're not prepared for that. Bitch, please. What you say now? Apologize to your woman because it's not hard to be a woman. Girl, please. If y'all thought Netta was pussy, y'all was over there gagging on Miss Netta telling y'all that she was born a male. Bitch, so it obviously it's not difficult. Because if you see man in all this, well, then your sons are in trouble. Your husband's bitch, your baby's daddies, they're in trouble. Because if they evolve to be this, if this is what man gives, well, then bitch, let me give it. You're all in danger. I don't need to add Craig to explain his perspective. Craig said all the fuck he said. Craig read Miss Netta. We have a satirical show. Even on the show, I didn't want to talk about that motherfucking... She didn't do nothing to me, Madison. I didn't want to talk about her. I ain't want to talk about none of they had going on. Bitch, I don't care what they got going on. Bless their hearts. Bitch, they came up. Craig said his stuff. We said our piece. I was like, girl, we going on to something else. It's these girls that want to be fucking trans activists and all this stuff, but have yet to set their foot or their toe in a space to share anything of any powerful thing that I have done to move the needle for black trans women. Girl, eat your buffalo wings, niece.
Hi.
If you got pressure with Craig, bitch, because he read Miss Netta every motherfucking week or every other week, bitch, that's your pressure with Craig. That ain't got shit to do with me. Bitch, if you close your eyes to see me tapping Craig on his shoulder, telling Craig, hey, Craig, I don't want to talk about this, or girl, Craig, calm down, or girl, let's move on, or girl, this and the other. If you ain't see that, then don't say shit to fucking me.
Thanks for watching Finish Rich TV.